Hello, and welcome back to another episode of News Weekly. I'm your host, Glam, and joining me is my co host, Pierce.
News Weekly is where you can get global and U.S. news weekly.
Our first story in global news is that global stocks have been plunging since August 5th as the U.S. economy has been believed to be going into a recession. Japan's benchmark Nikkei 225 plunged 13%, which is its largest fall since Black Monday. South Korea's benchmark index fell 9%. Circuit breakers were set into place on Monday to prevent the trade and sale of stocks. The percentage of a possible U.S. economy recession went up from 15% to 25%.
More on global news. Riots are continuing in the UK in several cities. Prime Minister Keir Starmer stated that those who are involved in the riots, quote, will regret it, end quote. Over 140 people have been arrested across the UK. In Rotherham, rioters attacked and set fire to a Holiday Inn hotel, which housed asylum seekers. No hotel staff or residents were injured as police extinguished the fire. The riots began on the 30th of July when a stabbing killed 3 children.
Moving over to our American news, on Tuesday, Democratic nominee Kamala Harris announced her pick for her running mate, Governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz. Her choice was announced in a message to supporters as Harris described Walz as a, quote, battle-tested leader who has an incredible track record of getting things done for Minnesota families, end quote. Harris and Walz made their first public appearance together on Tuesday in Philadelphia, the first stop on a tour to battleground states.
Next in American news, President Joe Biden met with the National Security Team on Monday to address concerns about a possible retaliation attack from the Iranians on Israel. Biden stated that, quote, we received updates on threats posed by Iran and its proxies, and preparations to support Israel should it be attacked again, end quote. This follows the death of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh, who was killed in Iran last month. As tensions grow, countries including the US and UK are urging their citizens to leave Lebanon, where it is feared there will be a type of response backed by Iran militia.
For our uplifting news of the week, Andy Walker hopes to be the first paralyzed man to cycle all 1,000-meter length of Britain using a bicycle only controlled by his chin. Walker received a spinal cord injury after hitting a rock whilst diving about 9 years ago. He was paralyzed neck down and given a 1% chance of survival. Andy and his team will start in Cornwall and head through Shropshire, then to the Yorkshire Dales and Lake District before ending in Scotland.
This concludes this week's News Weekly. I hope you guys enjoyed and see you guys next week.